It's just Sharika again and
Demi.
And we're here to do a Girl Talk 101. And it's about what have we learned from the past
and growing up.
So, how do we start this off? First off, in the past, I've learned that you can't take crap from boys. I think that's just a given.
You still can't. In the future, the present, past, the next life, nope.
Yeah, you really can't. And I know, like, I don't know how many young girls watch my videos or what, but when it comes to boys, you have to really figure out them. It's hard to do, don't get me wrong, because some boys, men, are very good at lying. Very good at lying. But once you've been with them for a certain amount of time, you can figure it out.
It's a dead giveaway.
It really is. And it's like, it be right in front of our faces, and we still don't know.
Nah, I know.
Before.
Oh, yeah, before.
You wouldn't know. But I'm about to be 30 in May. So I've kind of figured it out on how to know. And as you know, you all know I'm married now.
I was married now.
And it's still hard sometimes to know when he's lying and when he's not lying.
He's still lying and he that old?
I don't think he is. But you know, like, say for instance, he's trying to surprise me. Me, I don't like surprises. So if he's trying to surprise me, yeah, I might not catch the fact that he's lying. So yeah.
That's the only exception, is if you surprising your girl, your dude, whatever the case may be, then you can lie. But don't be going too far with it. Like, just
it's not necessary.
It's really not, because we're gonna find out either way, either beforehand, right before you do it, as you doing it,
or after. And the worst thing is being caught afterwards. Because, I mean, you would have been mad in the beginning if they would have just told you.
Not as
mad as finding out after the fact. Something else that I've learned. Now, how about you go next?
Something that I've learned is that you cannot trust in everybody. There are people there that will be nice in your face. They will smile. They will pretend to be your friends and then turn around and stab you in the back with a machete. Like, countless times in high school, college, just in between. Like, you really cannot trust anybody, especially the things that are going on now in the world. You got to be careful. You can't just open up your energy and your spirits to anybody, because one, spirits do transfer.
Yes, they do.
And to me, half the times they be negative. They're not even good. And it's just, no, you got to watch your back, because people, as soon as they get that slight tea, they gonna turn around and use it against you.
Yep.
Can't stand people like that. Just like you can't let everybody in church pray for you, because they're gonna pray on your downfall just because you doing something or you have something that they like or they want. They want to see you, fail.
Yep.
So that's one lesson that I've learned, and till this day, I really don't trust that many people. I really don't. And it's sad to say. I used to, but once you get burned too many times and you start picking up on that stuff, yeah, I can see that you about that BS life. And I know this is a kid-friendly thing.
Now, I completely agree with her. I have had those friends in the past that have, like, turned on me. And I have very, very few people in my circle now. As I've told you all in the previous video that we did together, I have 3 main people in my circle. That's not including my husband. So those 3 people are the main 3 people that I keep in contact with. And they've been there for years and years. Now in high school and stuff, I've had friends. For instance, I was on a cheerleading team. I was in JROTC, and then I was also in science. Like, I was doing so much stuff, and I've had friends, but they were friends for that time. People, as Medea have said on one of her movies before,
friends for a season.
Friends come for a season, or people come for a season,
Mm-hmm.
and when it's time for them to go, you have to let them go.
Yep.
And that's exactly what I did. I associated with them. I've hung with them, and we were friends in high school and a little bit after high school. But as soon as that was over, I had to let them go because they were holding me back from doing the things that I needed to do in order to make myself a better person. So
it shouldn't even have to be like that.
It really shouldn't, but it end up being that way. Like you say, you have negative people in this world. They want to see you fall or
and
fail.
It's so easy to catch up on that freaking energy. Like, I could be having a real good day, come across somebody who's just negative Nancy, and 2 seconds later I'm like, I can't stand this, or why am I doing this? I'm like, I was just happy 2 seconds ago. What happened? Like, it really does take I'm used to it, but it's supposed to take more energy to be upset or to frown than to smile.
Mm-hmm.
But when you constantly around them negative people, it comes like second nature, and that's not good. That's when you need to pray that stuff up off you.
Now, I've learned that I'm a empath, and an empath is a person who picks up on certain energies, or not certain energies, all energy. So, for instance, say she came in the house mad, groggy, just tired of the day, or she just experienced something bad previously to coming here, I automatically pick up on it. And not only do I pick up on it, but I also start to feel that way. So whatever she's feeling, now I'm feeling. Also, another thing is, I tend to grasp onto. It continues to stay with me even after she leaves. I'll still continue to feel that way. And the only way for me to really get rid of it is I take a shower, and as I wash my body, I mainly tell myself mentally that all this bad energy has to go away. It has to go away. You don't belong here. And so I do that a couple times as I shower, and that'll help that energy kind of go away. Other than that, it'll stay with me today, tomorrow, and any other day after that until I figure out a way to get it off of me. So, yeah.
No, I can't be me. Can't be me.
But I've been that way for a while. I've been that way for a while.
Oh, I would go crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, once you learn to live with it.
I ain't living with... Nope. Not I. Said the cat. What's another one? Another
thing I've learned is... Okay. I could say I've learned this... Ooh, I got something on my face. I learned this previously. That although we are grown, we have bills to pay, and we have children to take care of, if you are not able to pay a bill, pay something on it, and wait until the next month. Because for years, I've thought, or I feel like I had to pay this whole bill. Pay this whole bill, I'm good until next month. But there do come times where we're kind of tight on money, and you can't pay every single bill, like all of that bill every time. So I've learned that paying maybe about $30, $40 on the bill is okay until the next time the bill comes, or next bill cycle. So I know as weird as that is.
Oh, that's a trigger.
I know, right?
Oh.
As weird as that is, I just learned that. But even to today, I still can't do it.
What?
I can't do it. I have to pay the whole bill.
Yeah.
I can't. I mean, I understand some people out there can like they pay half of the bill, then they pay the rest later, or they'll pay half of this month and wait till next month to pay the rest. Like I still can't do it. I gotta pay that whole bill. So when I know that whole bill paid, I don't worry about no disconnections. I don't worry about no late fees, like nothing.
I hate that feeling where you gotta if I gotta, man, I don't think there's one time I ever partially paid on a bill because I have to pay it off. If not, I'm gonna keep thinking about it, and then my mood is really gonna be jumped up because I could have freaking paid it off and I only did part of it. And guess what I did with part of the other money? Went out to eat with it.
Exactly.
See? That's that BS. Pay your bills in full. If you don't, call them, get on a partial payment plan, maybe.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But like I've learned that, but I still can't do it. That's the crazy part. So that's something I've learned, but still not doing. So yeah.
What's another thing that I've learned? No offense, mother, if you're watching this, love you. I've learned, and this goes with the saying that as I'm getting older, I'm learning to voice my opinion more because I am an adult. I'm not living under my mother's roof anymore. I am married with my own family and kids. So I am able to voice my opinion and say no. Like, I am allowed to say no to you. What you gonna do? Spank me? Like, no, you're not.
Would.
Well, Medina ain't my grandmother. And if she was, we wouldn't be seeing each other in no family reunion either. So yeah, parents were not always right, and you are allowed a voice even if you didn't have one when you were younger.
Yeah, right.
Use it before you lose it.
Yep.
That's right.
Now, with what you said, I also agree.
Amen.
Because although we're grown, we can still learn some things from our children.
Heck yeah, patience.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I don't only just say, I mean, you can learn these little things from your children. I've learned at a parent-teachers conference that I have a little genius living in my house. And some of the math that I don't understand, he come and explain it to me. Now, remind you, he's 8 years old. I went and talked to his teacher. Every assignment he ever had so far, he's got an A. And she gave him an assignment that none of the other kids understood, but he understood it and got all of it right.
That little boy's smart.
So I've learned like some new math
equations
from him. You know how they do they don't learn math the way we do.
Hey, no, they don't. So they revamping and revising.
I forgot what it's called.
Something new.
Yeah, I know Michelle Obama came up with it. So
Michelle.
So Common Core math. Come on. So they do Common Core, and he helped me kind of understand how to do it. Cause Yasmin, she's in the 4th grade. She's learning algebra. Yeah. So he showed me how to understand it, and as amazing as that was, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm the parent. Shouldn't I be teaching you this?
All I heard was we going to combat. Who we fighting? Letters? Numbers? I'll fight some algebra now. Come on now.
I loved algebra though. I did. Mr. Fox.
I ain't never had him. I had Miss Brown.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Rivette Brown. Hey, girl.
So, yeah, you can really learn something from your children, and it's not a bad thing. You don't have to, but be more open and be more accepting to the fact that we not teaching our kids everything.
No, and they a whole new generation.
Yeah.
Shoot. I'm getting old, man.
Now, I can say a whole lot of things I've learned.
Yeah.
I really can. But I don't want the video to be too long. So I'm gonna say this is the last thing that I've learned so far living here for 29 years, about to be 30. People come and go. I know that sounds so crazy, but I mean death wise.
Oh, why you gotta be?
I'm just being out there. No, I'm saying this because okay, so we all know that I see spirits. I'm just saying it. We all know that. I'm
head on out.
When my aunt passed, I was living in Hawaii, and they called and told me, and I was constantly asking why. And although I feel like she shouldn't have left, she shouldn't have went nowhere, I couldn't accept the fact that people go, that people do leave us, and it tore me up inside. Now I didn't just learn this. I learned it a while ago, but being accepting to it was the hardest thing for me to do. Cause me and her, we was like peanut butter and jelly. We kind of we belong together because she taught me so many things throughout my life: cooking, cleaning, how to be a lady, how to stay open about certain situations. Like, she taught me so much. So when she left, it was like I had to learn to be myself all over again, because that piece of me was missing. Now, also, it was the same thing with my uncle passing away. Like, it was you know, with so many people. So me learning that, well, not learning, but me accepting it was one of the hardest things I had to do. So I want to tell you, people do come, people do go. It can be one of the hardest things, but as long as you got those people behind you that you could go back, talk to, lean on, that's the best thing that you could have.
Support system.
Yeah, that's the best thing to have, because recently my husband's uncles passed away, and it hurt me inside so bad. I wasn't as close to them as I could have been. We've been married for 10 years. So I'm not as close to them as I could have been, but I was close to them. And it tore me up inside. I wasn't myself for at least like a week or two. But with me having my friends, family, his family, him, all them to talk to and just vent to, it made everything better. And when he came to me in my dream, that made it even better, because he was mainly saying he love us and he good, basically. So,
and what that heaven look like, bruh?
Yeah. I say be accepting to the fact. It was a learning process, but being accepting to it was the hardest thing that I could have done.
I don't know about staying no dang on. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Am I doing one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Things learned while growing up.
That's my dog. That's not my belly, it's him.
You see spirits too?
Excuse me.
Oh, this is okay. I learned this now. Never really wanted. Well, I never really saw myself getting married. Really, never saw myself really having kids, let alone a child. So when I was engaged, I was like, okay, so marriage is easy. You compromise, you listen, you be honest, you communicate. Why is that so hard? Because you have one person, you have another person, yeah, who just does this instead of just doing this. That, oh my gosh, it's so hard. It's hard, but it should be so easy. But because you have one personality and another personality come together, living in one household, you have different views, different opinions, point of views, and you just have to see from the other side, you know, whatever problems y'all going through, and figure out a way that you can come together and solve it, work things out, and I guess have the best way of doing things. But it's hard. And not everything is peaches and cream, fairy tales. You gonna have arguments, you're gonna have those ups and downs. But yeah, I wasn't prepared, but it makes you a stronger person. And on my side, it makes me a better wife, understanding my husband, what, you know, his trigger points are, his ways of thinking. And yeah, it's another job. I got four full-time jobs. I do.
Yeah.
4.
Right there with you. I can agree with her completely. Because when me and my husband first, well, we got married in 2010. We stayed with my mom. You didn't know that?
I just graduated. Shut up.
We got married in 2010. And
where was I at? Why I ain't come to wedding?
We didn't. Okay, this what happened. Hold on. This what happened. He came home from Oklahoma. He was in the military, so he had just got done with basic training.
Oh.
They told him that in order for us to move down there with him, we would have to go ahead and get married and send them the marriage license.
Makes sense.
So we had a very, very small wedding. I think it was like 5 people there. Me and him, and then my newborn baby, and my mom. So that was everybody that was there. Alright, my brother, he walked me to the room? The altar. So yeah. So next year we're planning on having a small wedding. So it's like a renewal vows in 10 years.
Are we still doing it in this time?
We are, because we didn't have an actual wedding.
Okay.
Yes, we're going to have a renewal vows next year. And I don't know if I'm going to record it or not, but it's happening.
Flower girl.
You got me.
Sure will.
So once we officially moved together in Hawaii, and oh Jesus, that first year was hectic. We had arguments. We constantly clashed. It was just one thing after another with us, and we finally got into the groove of stuff that second year. So I can completely agree with you.
That 2 years.
Marriage is not always seeing eye to eye. You have to learn to agree to disagree.
I hate that.
And go. We will have a argument, air quotes, because when we have an argument, it's really not an argument. It's just a disagreement. And 15 minutes later, we okay.
Where they do that at? Not at my house.
That's how our marriage have become.
That's good though.
So
I'm used to holding grudges, and I'm a work in progress. So yeah.
Your brother is too. Like, he held a grudge against me today. I called him to let him know. Yep, I'm doing this all on camera. Called him to let him know that our daughter took our son's folder to school, and he didn't have his folder. So, and she didn't have her folder. So I left home. I took her folder to her school, swapped out the folders, took my son's folder back to his school, then came back home. So I was calling him to let him know, hey babe, I'm leaving the house for such, 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 such. He on the game, man. He on the game. He told me to call him back.
The disrespect.
I'm like, I'm your wife. That should be your first focus. What if something actually happened, and I'm trying to call you, let you know, hey babe, look, such and such, such that happened, and you tell me to call you back because you're on the game?
Oh no. Best believe the game will be hidden somewhere in this house, if not sold at a pawn shop. Don't play with me. Don't put the game before me. I just showed my true colors. Orange.
You are. So yeah, that it was a conflict. Like it wasn't an argument, but it was a conflict.
Oh, that would have been an
right
argument.
there.
Don't you tell me to call you back and you just want to shoot some hoops? No. Or you want to shoot people, Call of Duty?
That's the way I felt. That's what I felt. And so he called me and I hung up on him. And he got mad at me. I'm like, but you hung up on me.
Oh.
So that right there is like an example of our arguments.
Real life.
Yeah. So it's like, but it didn't last no more than like an hour. That like, it wasn't even like us arguing or bickering at each other. We said we had to say, and then we just stopped talking for a little while. And then after like an hour, we was fine.
Give me the credit card. I need to make myself feel better. And you paying for it.
So, you know, that's how my marriage is, or that's how our arguments are. They're not extensive.
That's really good. That's good. She just dropped some gems on y'all. Catch them.
Just trying to help. So, again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Ding. To be
notified.
To be notified of upcoming videos. Or notified videos when I post them. Duh. Me. But yeah. And thank you for watching. And we'll see you later. Or I'll see you later. She might not be here.
Nope.
Bye.
Peace.